Alright, and welcome back to episode 41 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel playthrough. El Shadow construct there in the beautiful artwork on the starting screen. Yes, and today we're actually gonna do a little bit of something else because, as you can see, there's no more exclamation mark at the solo. Because we actually reached the last one, and yeah, if you haven't clicked on this yet, then I won't spoil what is at the last gate. Yeah, but we will be working on that again in any of the upcoming episodes. We have a mission complete. Let's see what it is. It is... Oh, nice. Yeah, the winning level. That's we actually increased that last episode. So, but just today we will actually start to do some duels again. Yes, it might sound weird. I do want to show. It might sound weird. Because wait, where is that profile here? Yeah, on the profile I do want to show what our data currently is. Yes, so basically here are our battle stats, dual stats, basically standard dual stats. And as you can see, you can just see from these stats that we had 10 battles and we won all 10 of them. So we're currently on a 10 win streak. I'm not sure if we can prolong this any further because again we are playing. Wait, I'll first show my deck profile. We are playing with a deck which does not include any pendulum or like any of the new summoning mechanics. No XYZ, no synchro, no pendulum, and no link. In addition to that, I don't like to play with staples, so we don't include any of the staple hand traps like Lightning Storm. Nibiru, Ash Blossom, Joyous Spring, all of those things. Also the Infinite Impermanence, and I think you could buy one of you could buy Lightning Storm and also the Solemn Judgment in the shop. So basically everyone will have those, and those are of course always the best. You want to have them in your deck, but we are not playing with those because I simply don't like to play with staples. So we're playing according to the format which I'd actually described in the 0th episode of this series. But yeah, so this will be the deck, and without further ado, let's get in the first, or actually the 11th duel, and let's see what we can make of it. We're currently in silver tier 4, so I'm not sure what we can do. But yeah, let's see which opponents we will actually face. Ready, found a duel against an... Oh man, I always am afraid to offend anyone. Let's go second. We have the Blue Eyes Max, and he is pretty good to go second, honestly. So potentially we can get good damage off if he leaves a monster in defense position and does not know which deck we play, obviously. But yeah, since he does go first, he can actually lay on a board full of negates, so we have to see what he actually does. Oh, he plays Alistair the Invoker, so this will be a fusion deck. Invoked. Yes, he had invocation to his hand. I'm not familiar with all decks, by the way, definitely not, but like the standard decks I'm familiar with as long as they don't involve any of the new summoning mechanics. But since this is a really small archetype which supports fusions, yeah, this is really Alistair Invoker at least is a pretty famous card. Alright, he already started link summoning, so I guess what I've done in the 10 battles before here, I could read every card that he puts on, but with all the new summoning mechanics, what often happens is there's one monster, he summons another monster, and that monster brings more monsters to the field, and he links them away for 2 other monsters, and those 2 other monsters will be linked away from something else, and it's just for, I guess, a player who doesn't like those mechanics and doesn't really know those mechanics, or as in they wanna find out what it's really about and everything. It's not too fun to just read every card, and it's just gonna go away. So the best thing, hey, Shadow, okay, he mixed it with Duel cards. And yeah, so basically what I will do is just at the end, when he ends his turn, I will just read what cards he has on the field, and after that we'll be fine. Like we'll try to make something out of that. Also, our Blue Eyes alternative, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon is a little bit at a disadvantage in this format compared to the format that I currently play in, that I like to play in, because link monsters cannot go in defense. So, but alright, let's see. He has Winda on the field. Each player can only special summon monsters once per turn while this card's face up on the field. So that's a pretty good card. Winda is pretty nice. Alright, so that's his last special summon, right? Cannot. Oh, this is a negate if I can remember correctly. You can send a card of the same type from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation. If you do, banish that card. Okay, so that will be rather interesting. Yeah, he has some cards that he can shuffle back, add a Steering Focus to his hand, so yeah, he has a really good board right now already. I can only special summon once, and he can negate once per turn spell trap card effect. So yes, I will actually do this. And we can discard this card and see if he wants to negate it. Okay, we can actually add cards to our hand. In that case we will add Blue Eyes. And we will also add Blue Eyes Chaos Max. We had a pretty bad hand in the start, like we drew 2 of these monsters and we generally don't want to draw any of these two. Drawing any of these is not the worst thing in the world, but still it's yeah, it's not too handy to have. Alright, once per turn when the Spiral Trap card is activated, you can send this card of the same type to the graveyard. I'll just destroy that monster by battle. And place it attack position. Okay, he can apparently do something. He has a, I think, a hand trap, but yeah, we special summoned once, so let's go to the battle phase. We're going to attack this monster. I'm really curious what he has. Apparently he has a hand trap in his hand. Oh, Alistair is a hand trap. What happened? You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard and target one fusion monster you control gains 1000 attack. Until the end of this turn. This card's normal summon or flip face up, you can add one. Okay, wow, that's really good. In phase 2, let's see what we have. We can actually bring the monster back, but we can only special summon once, so yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alright, yeah, this is what I mean, like in these things it will be quite difficult to actually get a win, but we'll see what we can do. We were not able to special summon because this monster was still in the field. So we could not special summon from the deck. But alright, let's see what he's got. Perhaps if we draw the ritual spell, then we might have a chance still, but if not, then we will probably unfortunately go home without any win today. Or our 11th battle will be no win, honestly. Alright, direct attack. We do have some life points left, so he fortunately doesn't kill us immediately, but let's see what he can do. And it's most about like what we will draw. If we draw a bad card here, it's unfortunately over for us, and we have to say goodbye to our 10 win streak. Basically, this will be the 11th battle, and it will actually immediately be a loss. Sage with Eyes of Blue, and that actually ends the streak that we had. What we can do is just special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon from the graveyard and try to attack his monster again. I'm not sure if he still has the Alistair in the Invoker. Oh, okay, so he has Maxi. Okay, of course. General hand traps. Okay, he has, yeah, he resolves, sure. Then we can actually, then he may draw a card. Alright, and the only thing that we can do is just go to the battle phase. It's a really simple battle for us. Alright, so he cannot, now he cannot do anything with that anymore. Let's go to phase 2. We still can't do anything. We have an incredibly bad hand. It's really unfortunate, but so be it. Sometimes it is like that, so. But honestly, this battle is pretty fun. Apart from the one link monster that he used, it's a pretty cool battle. I like the shuttle monsters; they're really good, and the invoked archetypes also really good. But yeah, he had Maxi, of course. So I think everyone in the game will have the strong staples by now. I mean, if you're aiming to play ranked duels, you want to win, and you're gonna go for the strong staples. That's the thing that the reason why I will unfortunately do really bad in ranked duels. Because I simply can't. I personally don't enjoy including all the staples. Like everyone will have Maxi, everyone will have Ash Blossom, everyone will have Lightning Storm. Like I said, the Infinite Impermanence, Solemn Warning, Solemn Strike, Judgment. I don't know, like which Solemns you even like. They're all good. Like all those hand traps, there's so many of them. I can go on for hours probably about which there are. But yeah, it's just not interesting to me to have those staples in the deck. I personally just always want to avoid that. Okay, he's thinking hard, by the way, like how to deal with this single Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field. I call it Blue Eyes White Dragon because yes, you can only special summon this card's name becomes Blue Eyes White Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard, so just a friendly reminder. And meanwhile, we are here with the most terrible hand ever. We have 4 level 8 monsters. Just this monster as well to special summon a monster if we want, but yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Okay, face down card. It's probably gonna be a bad card though. I can only assume it's gonna be Solemn Judgment or like I don't know, by the way, like it could be so much. Like the things that you normally also play is Evenly Matched and Lightning Storm perhaps, so those cards could be bricks in your hand right now. But okay, this man is actually thinking really hard about how to deal with us right now. So I'm really curious what's gonna happen. Okay, Mr. I do not know how to pronounce your name. And face, sure, that's what I'd like to see. Let's get to the draw phase, see if we draw something useful. Bingo, machine, go. That's perfect, honestly, for me. Yeah, that's fine. We can just try to add an alternative, so we will select 2 alternatives. Oh, of course, he can negate it, always. Hey, of course, Ash Blossom. What else, right? What is new? Okay, so we cannot do anything with that. In that case, we will just... I think we can just attack, like I don't see a reason to use its effect. Discard send card to the graveyard to send 1 shadow card from your deck to the graveyard. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Let's go to the battle. Let's kill his fusion monster. Alright, potentially he has something. Nope, he's not gonna activate it. Alright, then we are going to the main phase 2, and we are actually gonna activate Sage with Eyes of Blue, his effect. To send this to the graveyard. And to special summon Dragon Spirit of White. We could also do Abyss, but I think this his card is more annoying. So let's actually, because he put it face down, not with a reason, honestly. So let's see what he will do. Oh, okay. That was also no fusion. Ah, okay, that's a pretty good card. Because that's a quick play spell card. There's actually, yeah, so this we can do during the... No, this we can do right now. Ooh, I completely forgot. Yes, we could do it right now. Let's do it next turn though. Okay, end phase. Again, we have a really bad hand, but I'm not sure what he can actually do with this. Spell trap card in your graveyard, add it to your hand, so he doesn't have that. Fiddle spell trap. Make this 1. Let's see what he can do. He had the good cards though. If you've been following the series, you know that we actually started with building a Fiddle deck as well. But the pack is just really bad. No, we're not activating that. The pack is just the secret pack is just really bad. Like it's compared with all these Zephyr cards, and you get. Personally, we got a lot more Zephyr cards than any other cards. So, okay, we are still at a red glowing 1000 life points. So it's decently scary, but let's see what we can actually do. I'm not sure why he left an attack. Well, okay, so what he wants is you can only you can send 1 Shadow card from your deck to the graveyard, except Shadow Squamata. So what we will want to do is perhaps kill it by effect and see what we can do after that. Yeah, we don't have anything in the graveyard that we can do interesting things with. So I think the best thing we can do is attack it and see what happens after that battle. Because he can send a Shadow card to the graveyard. I know that there are some really good Shadow cards which have great effects, but I don't remember them all. I think one of them is probably negate. Oh, I didn't want to use the effect. Oh my god, no. Come on. Talking and clicking your game. That's what happens. But no worries. Okay, Max C. Really? He has another Max C? Should have used it earlier. I've already special summoned. Okay, so he can draw another card. Alright, let's not go to the main phase. Let's actually attack this time. Please attack, thank you. And he can send a card to the graveyard. He's not going to? What? What happened? Oh, sent to the graveyard by card effect. Oh, I'm so not smart. Main phase 2. Let's go to the end phase. Alright, I really hope we draw actually a card that can help us out this brick after this. Okay, main phase 1, let's see. He could really put a monster in face down if he has a Shadow monster. But I'm not sure what his plan is. Okay, he gave up. Wow. Okay, that wasn't the cleanest battle of all, but that was definitely a win. So that's actually our 11th win in a row. So that's awesome. We ranked up to silver tier 3. I'm not sure how it works with ranking up. Like you have to score a certain amount, like 100 gems. You have to score a certain amount of points or something to actually go up. Okay, we got quite some rewards. Let's see. Okay, 20 gems is the biggest reward. Return to menu. And let's hop into another one. That took roughly 15 minutes, I'd say. Maybe the intro of the video was also some minutes. So. Alright, and we still have this from the last time that we played. Ooh, this is the monolith from one of the solo modes, and he still has the starter things. But I think this. Wow, these characters are. Oh man, I'm so bad with that. They might be. Okay, by the way, he's winning. I won't make a guess, by the way. I don't want to offend anyone, but they look awesome. I like the characters. So he's gonna start. He's gonna show us what his deck is about. It's gonna be a Dragon Maid deck. Okay, that I know it focuses on fusion. It has a really good fusion monster. So I'm curious what he can do. What he can do with it. I'm, by the way, really surprised that we won that last battle. Again, I'm not really. I'm playing a really completely different format. It's really difficult to actually play competitively in such a format like where there's all the new summoning mechanics and all the amazing hand traps, which are incredibly strong. Okay, let's, by the way, yeah. So I'm really surprised that we actually won. But let's see. Wow, 3 face down cards. This card's normal or special summoned. You can add 1 Dragon Maid spell trap from your deck to your hand at the start of the battle. I don't know about the spell traps, like which they have. So this is a little bit of a difficult one for me, but we'll have to see. Start of the battle phase. You can return this card to the hand, and if you do special summon level 7 or higher Dragon monster from your hand or graveyard, you can only use this effect once. Okay, yeah, let's start with trading, obviously. Let's see if he has a negate for it. We're gonna discard this. Then he might negate it. Okay, he let us draw a card. That is, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's then special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. He has a battle phase effect, so I'm not. I'm actually at the start of the battle phase. You can return this card to the hand. So I'm actually gonna kill this monster with effect if I can. Even though I would do 2500 damage if I could kill it, but yeah, at the start of the battle phase, he's gonna return this card to his hand and special summon level 7 or high. I haven't read into this deck enough yet, but it could be like he has it in either his hand or graveyard. He doesn't have it in his graveyard, so he could have it in his hand. And I'm just not gonna take that risk. I don't know what the level 7 monster can do, that's why. Okay, let's see. You can target 1 Dragon Maid monster you control, then activate one of these effects. Return it to the hand, and if you do, add 1 Dragon Maid card from your deck to your hand. Except this card, yeah, return it to the hand, and if you do... Okay, so he's gonna return this card to the hand. Okay, yeah, because he knew it was gonna get destroyed by this monster. He knows it. My deck is incredibly easy. Like, everyone will know what these cards are and what they do. Okay, here's another one. Target 1 Dragon Maid monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls or in the graveyard. Return them to the hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1 Dragon Maid monster from your hand or graveyard. Return it to the hand during the hand phase. Okay, so he's gonna return our card to the hand. This card's targeted. Yes, sure. Thank you. Then this effect doesn't work because the target wasn't there anymore. So I'm not sure why it's a continuous trap, so it's good to have on the face, on the field face up, but still, I don't know why he did that. All right, let's use another trade-in. No, let's actually. Ooh, okay, this is an interesting one. I kind of want to use another trade-in, and I think I will. I'm actually sure I will, because we can use Dragon Shrine after, and we can put We cannot summon it again, by the way. We can only summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, Alternative Dragon once per turn this way. But we are gonna use Dragon Shrine. We're gonna put the Ancient Stone in the graveyard, and next turn we can actually banish it from the graveyard to get the Blue Eyes White Dragon back to the hand if necessary. So, okay, he has a lot of things that he can actually do. He still has a trap card here. So, okay, and we already got another Blue Eyes White Dragon, so we're decently good with that. It's a pity that, though, I would love to have a smaller monster. It's always a pity to get that monster in the hand, the Abyss. But yeah, let's just activate the Melody of Awakening Dragon. We're gonna send to the graveyard Blue Eyes Abyss, and he might respond again. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I will add this to the hand, and then alternative. Alright, then we'll activate Dragon Shrine. It's unfortunate that we won't be able to do any damage this turn, so we will send to the graveyard. Yeah, we have two. We already have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in the graveyard, so we're not gonna send another Blue Eyes White Dragon. We want to keep this in the deck for Advanced Ritual. And then I think we're gonna send. We might send this card. No, there's already one in the graveyard. I'm sorry, we're not gonna send that card. Then we don't send a normal monster. We just send one monster. Send that to the graveyard, and I think that's where we're gonna end our turn with. Yes, that will be it. So let's go to the end phase. He might do something still, but okay, he did. Target one monster, your opponent, and if you do until the end next turn, negate it. Oh, this is such a good card. Yeah, that's really well done. And that's what I mean. That's also a really important staple called by the grave. All right, so we might be done again, but yeah, we have some cards in the hand. So, but he also has that, and he definitely has better things. Like he prepared for my plays, of course, with his trap cards. So nice, that's really well done. Called by the grave, banishing this card. Now I can't even add a monster back, so it's that's an amazing effect. It's just like these cards are incredibly good in general. It's a quick play spell card, so it's semi-limited in this format. But yeah, that's a really good card, and as you can imagine, that will do well against like a lot of decks. Oh, like he can add a spell trap to this hand again. So let's see what he's gonna add this time. Okay, so and like I said, like it's good in general also to play with archetypes that not a lot of people know. In this case, I think it's just my lag that I don't know the Dragon Maid archetype, because I think it needed some extra deck plays to actually work. So otherwise you would immediately know what card he just added to his hand and what the effects are and what you want to play around and everything. It's really important to have knowledge of your opponent's deck. Dun, 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 dun. Let's hurry up, mister. Let's go. Let's have some interesting battles. I haven't done much, honestly. Like if there was a chess timer or something, all the time would be by him at his basically. He spent like almost all the time of this this duel. I just did some things and he wanted to respond to it, and thought about like how to I have to say, like, he did it in a very well done way. Yeah, he just has here a lot of negates as well. Like he will be able to block a lot of things that I do. So okay, he can activate this effect, right? Start of the battle phase, you can return this card to the hand, and if you do, special summon on level 7 or higher Dragon Maid monster from your hand. Okay, sure. And he still has this, so this is basically return it. Target one Dragon Maid monster you control, return it to the hand, and if you do, add one Dragon Maid card from your deck to your hand. That's really strong. And you can also do return it to your hand, and if you do, return one spell trap your opponent controls to the hand. So yeah, that's not gonna be useful for us. Okay, we get, this is really not what we needed. Of all the cards, this is really not what we needed. Because we don't need more level 8 monsters to the hand. Yeah, we can show the Blue Eyes White Dragon here. We have 3 Manjus in the deck as well, like that would be amazing to get right now, but... Okay, so I actually don't think he has a level 7 or higher Dragon Maid monster in his hand. And also not in the graveyard. So we might attack him and just see what happens. But he's just gonna return it to the hand. It's really nice, by the way, that he started with this card. This is really like a starter card of the deck. You can add like, you can return to the hand and normal summon it again every time, and continuously add 1 Dragon Maid spell trap. Like, okay, bro, I know that there's a lot of options on your side of the field, but he thinks, well, this is the same card, so he's gonna return to my hand again. Yeah, target this, return to the hand. Yeah, I see, man. Okay, we are really unlucky again. Like, we could have drawn Manju as well. That would have been much better. Because getting the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon on the field is really one of the best things on this. Okay, so we're gonna normal summon. We're gonna activate it. We're gonna bring the stone to our hand. It's unfortunate, but I don't think he has really big beaters on the field anyway, so he can kill this card, but that doesn't really matter. Like, normally when you have a 0 attack monster on the field, you're really vulnerable. So, but alright, we're playing against, like, I guess it's also the time at which I'm playing. We're playing against a lot of very foreign players. I live in Europe, and this guy is definitely not even from Europe. So, okay, so we're gonna add this to the hand. We're gonna activate Melody of Awakening Dragon. Discard 1 card, so the cost he cannot negate. I'm glad that's the case here. But yeah, I really hope that we draw a Manju on the next turn. We can add Alternative and the Ritual to the hand. We don't want to add Blue Eyes to the hand, and we don't want to draw it either. But yeah, with this we can actually end the turn, because hopefully he doesn't have another call by the Grave, and we can actually resolve this effect. So yes, let's use its effect actually. Wait, I'm just thinking. I don't think. Oh no, yeah. Okay. No, it's gonna work. Okay, so then let's end the turn. And he's gonna perhaps use an effect. Let's see. He has another call by the Grave, really. And this is what I mean, man. It's so many staples. Come on. Come on, man. Really? Like, I know it's a good card, don't get me wrong, but it's in every deck. This card goes in every deck. It doesn't have anything, it doesn't have to do anything with your own archetype that you're playing with. Oh well. Oh, also Brother of Prosperity. Also a really good card, but super random as anything as well. Okay, so this guy's deck is an actual competitive deck. Like, he has the half of his cards are actually not even correlated with his archetype. That's basically what the modern meta decks are like. Oh boy. Alright, mister. Let's banish 6 cards. You're probably not using your extra deck too much anyway. Or at least I don't see it. He hasn't made many plays. He just mainly negated everything that I did so far. I don't know, like, is he... I don't even have that difficult of an effect on the field. If I had 5 cards on the field with different effects, negatings, and this and that, I can understand he would read everything, and it would take a while for him to devise a strategy, basically, on how he wants to play through it. But I have 1 card on the field. It has 0 attack. It already used its effect. Basically, it's done now. It has a hand effect, and on field effect, it was already done. So basically, it's a normal monster on the field right now. And also in the graveyard, so he doesn't have to worry about that. But yeah, he's devising some crazy strategy with the 5 cards that he has here. Bro, come on, please. We're on a video, we're on a timer. He sent 6 to the graveyard, perfect, draw 6 cards, let's go. Oh, Maxi, Monster Reborn, which, ooh, interesting. I don't know this card. Dragon Maid, oh, Lurper, MXC again. Oh my god, he has so many hand traps, come on. This guy is just all hand traps, man. I mean, that's the way to play. Don't get me wrong. If you want to go in ranked duels and do well, that's the way to do it. But it's so boring, man. Okay, he has the level 7. Yes. Okay, cannot be destroyed by card effects while you control fusion monster. Okay, that's not the case. You can discard, and target 1 face-up monster on the field. Players cannot activate that target's effect on the field this turn. At the end of the battle phase, you can return this card to the hand, and if you do, switch someone level 3. Okay, so that other smaller monster can actually tag out for this monster, but yeah, it's just high attack. but not high enough for this monster. And also it has a discard and then negate the effects of one monster on the field, but yeah, that's not too much of a problem, I think. Okay, let's go, my man, please. You only activated one card so far. Ouch. We have been... what? Oh, my man. He is probably figuring out a lot of things. I feel like maybe, by the way, maybe I'll stop recording this because I think I'll just watch something on the side here. I feel like I'm gonna lose things to talk about, basically, like I run out of things to talk about, because what do we do here? Okay, you normal summon the monster, let's enter the battle phase, either summon the monster or don't. And summon the 2700 monster, attack, do 2700 damage. I'm not sure what your face down card is and what your other card is, but can it really be this complicated? It's like, that's why, by the way, don't get me wrong, I know how the Modern Matter game works, at least a little bit, and I can understand it there, because there's a lot of extra deck plays, a lot, like Strikers, Sky Strikers, Drytron, all of them are so many different cards, and you will have to read all the cards if you don't know them or don't know them well enough. Oh, the battle damage is half. I do not exactly know what did that, by the way. Was it with the level 3 monster maybe? But yeah, sure, keep your monster on the field, that's completely fine, man. Let's draw something useful, the True Light. Out of all cards, come on, man. Alright, so he has this effect where he can destroy, yeah, return it to the hand, and if you do, opponent, yeah, so we have really bad cards, by the way, I want to say just right now, and he knows that this card's coming. This is the only move that I'm doing every time. And face up attack. So, well, let's see what he's gonna do. Please don't think about it a year again. Come on, we got this, man. We have nothing in the graveyard also. Like, we do have this, for example, we can activate it, give our monsters more attack, but currently we can't do anything. My man, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Come on, man. You have 5 cards, and I even know all your effects. So I know the level 3 monster there, I know this trap, I know 3 of your 5 cards already, and I don't think it's that complicated. It could not be this difficult. It's only one monster that I'm summoning every time. Oh, my man. I wish I could pronounce his name. I wish I could. I would do it so often. Yes, we can play. Wow. Okay, so I'll just show you that this is the only effect that we have in the graveyard. I will kill this monster with effect, just because. And we're gonna destroy it. He's gonna dodge it. Oh, he's not gonna dodge it. That's perfectly fine. Then we go to the end phase. We don't have anything else that we can do. You could set this card face down, but basically it's the bad thing is that if it actually goes away, like, he can easily kill it. He can just return one monster to the hand, then destroy a spell trap return one spell trap your opponent controls to the hand. And this card has, if this face-up card is sent from the spell trap zone to the graveyard. I misread, I'm sorry guys. I should have set this card. Okay, so he has another, you can send one Dragon Maid card from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, let's do it. You should know your strategy, come on, Dragon Maid. Easy, you got it sent to the graveyard, try to follow what you do. Alright, he sent a big guy to the graveyard. Can be destroyed by card effects while you control fusion monster, same thing. Quick effect, you can discard this card and target one Dragon Maid monster. You control gains 2000 attack. Nice, that's awesome. At the end of the battle phase, you can return this card to the hand, and if you do special summon. Okay, that's the same thing. Why would you have this in the graveyard though? Perhaps with the fusion, like the fusion has something to do with it. I should really have to put this face down. It's just because he's playing so slow. I just want to speed it up. I really want to speed it up. Like, this is not the difficult battles in Platinum where you actually go head to head with incredibly big decks. This shouldn't take this long, man. I'm sorry for all the complaining, but this really shouldn't take this long, guys. We're already 34 minutes in the video and I didn't even complete 2. This is still my second duel. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Maybe he's just, I know that Asian people in general are incredibly smart, so maybe he has some insane mindset or like knowledge, I don't know, patterns, thinking out patterns and algorithms and things to actually figure out what he's doing that I cannot even know of, that I don't even realize. But okay, you can wait. He special summoned a card from his hand. Yes, you can banish a card from your special summon Dragon Maid monster from your hand or grave it in defense position. Return it to the hand during the end phase. Okay, he adds to his hand. Can I not? Oh, I can't click on that card. Because normally, like, I feel like you should be able to click on that card because, okay, it's a fusion. Fusion summon one Dragon Fusion monster from your extra deck. Using monster from your hand to field this fusion material. Yes. While this card's in your graveyard, you can target one Dragon Maid monster you control. Add this card to your hand. Nice, that's really nice. So it's the same revival effect as some cards have that. It's the Hero Fusion has that. The fusion summon. Oh, this is a 3000 monster. Okay, let's read it. Once per turn during the standby phase, you can target one other Dragon Maid monster you control. Special summon one Dragon Maid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position whose level is 1 higher or lower than it. When another face of Dragon Maid monster you control returns to your hand, except during the time you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, that's completely fine. Come on, let's play. Come on, please, let's play. You have 3000 attack. Please, please, please play, my man. Oh my god. I've been reading all these effects already. Normally I wouldn't even have time to read effects, and don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying that I have enough time, but this is maybe a little bit too much. Fusion summon one Dragon Fusion monster from your... So it's pretty cool though. I like the Dragon Maid deck. It seems really good. Or at least a lot of fun to play with. It's just that he has a lot of staples in it, like all the staples. And again, that's the way to win, but it makes the deck a lot more boring to me. A lot less fun. So while this card's in your graveyard, you can target one Dragon Maid monster you control, add this card to your hand, and if you do, return that monster to the hand. So that's basically all the things, like you return monsters to the hand. That's all that happens. My bro, please. Oh boys, what could he still be thinking about? I'm gonna change up this thing as well, by the way. Doesn't do much. So he doesn't attack. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. Draw, Manju, no. Bingo Machine, go. That is completely fine. So we're gonna activate Bingo Machine, go, please. Let's see if he wants to negate it or anything. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. If you want to negate it or something, please do it. Oh, by the way, I just realized maybe I'm all this complaining for nothing, but maybe he's like just far away and that's really, or not really, but some bad connection. And that it takes a lot of time for him to actually see this card being played. Maybe he's thinking that I'm the one who's actually really slow. Oh my, how would that be for a plot twist? Like I'm playing incredibly slow. That could also be the case. I hope it's not though. That would be on Konami's side then. That would be like, yo, fix your game. Okay, nice. I'm glad that he negated it because he didn't need this card. So he spent his Ice Blossom with it. That's completely fine. Thank you. It was just to bait and negate, as you can call it. So I'm gonna actually activate this effect and target this monster. And hopefully destroy it. Please let me do this time. Thank you very much. Then we're gonna special summon Duel's Alternative Dragon from the hand in face of attack position. Okay, let's see what you have. He can't do. This is basically useless now. So what we could do is give Taos to attack, but this monster cannot attack anymore because it used its effect. Let's go to the battle phase. Let's attack. Direct attack. Let's see what you have. The face down card, no. There's nothing. Okay, I'm really curious if I'm really surprised if we can win this. We actually drew the best glossiness. I'm not sure what the highest rarity of this card. By the way, the only extra deck play that we have is this Contact Fusion. So basically that's only oh wait, I can read it, but it's only useful for okay, he's gonna special summon. Wait. He's gonna special summon from his graveyard. I guess a big one, right? Please special summon one of the big ones. But even the big ones that don't really have effects. Oh, he has this card, of course. Once per turn during the standby phase, you can target one other dragon. That's not gonna happen. Special summon, that's not gonna happen. So he's gonna draw a card. So he might have a... Why did the monster die? Is that the effect here? Oh, return to the hand during the end phase. So it's returning to his deck. Borrow. That was not a smart play. Oh, that's so sad. I feel bad for him, man. But I'm really glad if we can beat this guy anytime soon. I'm sorry, but this takes so long. Okay, he has a card. Let's see it. Special one Dragon Maid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. Then you can send one Dragon Maid monster, same attribute. Different from... yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't have any negates or anything, so it's not like I'm do something about it. But I just wanted to read it. Maybe I should just click cancel every time, and then after it I can read it because now I don't want to start up the game even more. I think you guys who even play this game probably realize like this is really not the way you want to play the duels. This will actually make it really difficult. So yeah, we have Blue Eyes Red Dragon in the graveyard, so we can get it on the field. Hey, what's up? That's I'm not sure what that card was. Special summon from the graveyard or something. It looked like no, not a card that is already in the graveyard. It wasn't this one, if I'm correct. And even if it was, you can only activate one per turn, so art once per turn. This really looks like a smiley, by the way. A mouth, 2 eyes. Okay, he's gonna return it to the hand by returning this monster to the hand. Nope, we're not gonna chain, but you don't want to use this in your hand, right? You have to use monsters from your hand or feud. Oh, maybe he drew a monster. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. And what is the? Can we still see that? It's not in here. I'm curious what the. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna fusion. Sure, do your thing. There is a bigger fusion, a level 3500 attack fusion. So he sent 2 to the graveyard. Okay, sure. He fusions into the same monster. That is very interesting. This monster doesn't really do anything if there's no other monster on the field. Oh, he's gonna attack. Nice, that's cool. Ah, yeah, you can attack, sure. Suicide your monster. Okay, please don't have anything in your hand and we can finish this. Please, my man. I'm begging you. We will use this True Light before he ends his turn though. Yeah. Activate it. It won't take too long. Just set the trap card from the deck. Yes. Set this trap card. Set it face down. And end the turn. Turn change. Draw phase. Redraw not a Manju. Still not a Manju. Oh my god. Dragon Shrine. I mean, you can use it, but yeah, we'll just use this. We didn't even summon the Blue Eyes Chaos Max. That's so sad. I mean, it actually maybe it's a good battle that actually shows that you can also win if you don't have the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon on the field. So effect. We will actually. Oh no, not effect. We will use this effect. We will special summon Blue Eyes Red Dragon. We cannot even do this anymore, by the way, because you have to. It has to be a different name from the cards you control and in your graveyard. So we will special summon alternative from the graveyard because it's also Blue Eyes Red Dragon in the graveyard. Face up. All right, let's go to the battle phase and please don't have anything. Maybe he has a battle trap, but we will see. Nope, we're not gonna activate that. Okay, Mister, I don't know your name. I'm not gonna activate. Oh, what flash! We won. Well, it took a while, but that's very well deserved apparently. Number 12, because we even showed that the deck also works if you don't focus on the ritual summon. And I even gave the deck. Oh, let's see what rewards we got. Ah, decent. Okay, it's something. I guess it's really not anything compared to what it was back in the day. But I even let's show the deck again. Edit. I even focused on the ritual deck that much. Basically, you can see here I put in the ritual in the name because you could actually make a Blue Eyes deck as well for maybe just focusing on the level 8s, and you can also make a Blue Eyes deck which focuses on fusions. Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon isn't in here. Blue Eyes yeah, so Ultimate Dragon isn't in here. So that makes the fusion deck quite a bit less attractive. But alright, so that was episode number 41. I will continue for more battles in the next episode, and yeah, hope to see you then. Really hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next episode. Peace out.